Are you feeling overwhelmed by the constant pressure to force things to happen in your life? Do you find yourself constantly striving for more, even at the expense of your own well-being? In this video, we're delving into the powerful idea of not forcing anything on your life. Lesson 1. Focus on your actions, not outcomes. Life often feels like a race. People run towards success, love, or happiness. But in this rush, they forget something important. They do not control the results. They only control their actions. A person may work hard for a job, but they cannot force an employer to hire them. They may love someone, but they cannot force that person to love them back. They may train every day for a competition, but they cannot control the outcome. Life is unpredictable. Success is never guaranteed. The only thing under control is effort, discipline, and attitude. When people focus on their actions instead of the results, they feel free. They do not feel anxious about things outside their control. They stop worrying about failure. They stop fearing rejection. They live in the present moment and do what they can. This mindset removes stress. It removes unnecessary pain. Marcus Aurelius, a great Stoic emperor, said that people should do their duty without expecting rewards. He believed that good actions bring inner peace. When people act with honesty, kindness, and discipline, they grow. They become strong. Whether they succeed or fail, their character improves. That is true success. People often try to force things in life. They push too hard for an outcome. But this only leads to frustration. The wise person understands that effort is their responsibility, but results are not. When they focus on effort, they remain calm. They find peace in the process. They accept whatever happens with grace. Every action should be taken with purpose. But once the action is done, the result should be left to fate. This is how Stoicism teaches people to live. A person plants seeds, but they cannot force them to grow. They can only water them, protect them, and wait. Life works the same way. Instead of stressing about the future, a person should focus on doing their best today. Instead of worrying about what they will get, they should give their best in everything they do. When people accept this way of thinking, they stop struggling. They live with peace. They live with joy. Lesson 2. Practice patience. Many people want results fast. They want success, happiness, and love immediately. But life does not work this way. Everything takes time. The greatest things in life do not happen overnight. They require patience. Nature teaches this lesson every day. A tree does not grow in one day. A river does not carve a mountain in one night. Everything in nature happens slowly. Yet, everything happens perfectly in time. People are part of nature. Their growth, success, and happiness also take time. They must learn to wait. Impatience leads to pain. It makes people force things that are not meant to be. It makes them chase things that are not right for them. When people learn to wait, they allow things to happen naturally. They stop pushing. They stop worrying. They trust the process. The Stoics believed that every delay has a purpose. If something is not happening now, it is because it is not the right time. Instead of feeling frustrated, people should use this time to prepare. They should improve themselves. They should learn. They should grow. Then, when the right time comes, they will be ready. Life does not give everything at once. It unfolds step by step. A person should not rush it. They should not expect things to come before their time. They should practice patience. They should trust that everything will happen when it is meant to. This brings peace. This brings wisdom. Lesson 3. Embrace the flow of life. Life is like a river. It moves in its own direction. It cannot be controlled. Sometimes, it flows smoothly. Other times, it is rough and wild. A person who fights against the river struggles. They exhaust themselves. But a person who flows with the river finds peace. The Stoics taught that life must be accepted as it comes. They called this amor fati, the love of fate. This means loving everything that happens, whether good or bad. Instead of resisting life, a person should embrace it. Many people want life to go their way. They want things to happen as they wish. But life is unpredictable. Plans fail. Situations change. Unexpected events happen. The more a person fights against life, the more they suffer. But when they accept life as it is, they feel peace. Marcus Aurelius said that people should welcome every event as if they had chosen it. This means not just accepting life but embracing it. Every difficulty, every delay, and every change should be seen as part of the journey. When people accept the flow of life, they stop worrying. They stop trying to control everything. They let go of stress. They trust that life is taking them where they need to go. This trust brings deep inner peace. Life will not always be easy. But when a person stops fighting it, they find strength. They learn to move with the flow, not against it. They become calm in the face of change. They become unshaken in the face of obstacles. Lesson 4. Detach from desperation. Desperation is a form of suffering. It comes from wanting something too much. It comes from clinging to an outcome. It makes people feel anxious. It makes them act out of fear. The Stoics believed that true strength comes from detachment. They taught that people should not be too attached to anything, success, love, or material things. They should enjoy what they have, but they should not depend on it. When a person becomes desperate, they lose control. They act out of fear. They make poor choices. But when they remain calm and detached, they see clearly. They act with wisdom. A wise person does not beg for things. They do not chase things with fear. They trust that what is meant for them will come. They work hard, but they do not cling to results. They let go of attachment. This frees them from suffering. Lesson 5. Let go of resistance. Resistance creates suffering. It is the mind's way of fighting reality. When people resist what is, they feel stress. They feel frustration. They feel trapped. The Stoics taught that people should accept life as it is. They should stop resisting reality. They should see things clearly. They should work with life, not against it. Letting go of resistance does not mean giving up. It means accepting what cannot be changed and focusing on what can be. This shift in thinking brings peace. It brings wisdom. A person who lets go of resistance moves through life with ease. They do not get stuck in anger or frustration. They flow with life. They adapt. They remain strong. Lesson 6. Stay present and mindful. The present moment is all there is. The past is gone. The future is unknown. But many people live in the past or worry about the future. This causes suffering. The Stoics believed that happiness comes from living fully in the present. When people focus on now, they find peace. They stop worrying. They stop regretting. They experience life as it is. Being mindful means paying attention to the moment. It means appreciating what is in front of you. It means letting go of distractions. Life is happening now. Not yesterday. Not tomorrow. The wise person lives in the now. Lesson 7. Have faith in the bigger picture. Everything happens for a reason. Even struggles have purpose. The Stoics believed that life is guided by a greater force. They called it the logos, the natural order of the universe. When people trust the bigger picture, they stop worrying. They stop forcing things. They accept life with faith. They know that every experience is leading them to where they need to be. Even in difficulty, there is meaning. Even in failure, there is growth. Life is always working in a greater way. The wise person trusts this. They live with faith. They remain strong. This is the Stoic way. This is the path to peace.